What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing a pretty interesting video that I think you guys might like. I'm pretty much going to be doing a walk around of my truck, pretty much explaining what I've done to my truck, what has been done to my truck to make it be what it is today, like how it looks and everything. So I might miss a few things, but I'll try to, say everything as much as to the best of my ability. But like I said, I might miss a few things. Also take into consideration a few of these mods that I did, like mods. I did them when I was 14, which is when I got this truck, like 14, 15. For those of you who don't know, like I just said, got this truck when I was 14, which was pretty cool. But I did a lot of those mods, and that's why they're kind of hacking. You'd be like, why would you do that? But I was young, I was dumb. Still dumb, but I was younger. But yeah, let's get started with the video. And for all those people who have been asking me like all my specs and stuff, I'm going to say it in this video, so stick around and just, wait till the end so everything gets answered. So yeah, let's get started with this. Alright, so to start off with this truck, this is a 1985 Nissan 720 base model. So this is like the lowest model you can pretty much get. And I know the higher models, they had AC and power steering. This does not have any of that. But engine wise, this is a Z24, which is a 4-cylinder 8 spark plug engine connected with a 5-speed. This engine, I believe, from the factory has like 103 horsepower. This one obviously doesn't because it's kind of tired now. I'm gonna start off from the front and work my way to the back. So everything here is all original grill, original bumpers. The only thing that's not original are these headlights. I got these off of a company called Our Best. They sell their stuff on Amazon. I got sponsored by them, so I got these for obviously, free. And they told me to tell you guys, for all my 720, followers, or even D21 followers or 240s, these are 4x6 headlights, and they're also selling, what are they, 5x7s, which are like what a 240 would take, or a D21. And pretty much what you gotta do is go on their page. I'll have all the details in the description below, but pretty much go on their page and leave a review and you'll get free headlights, which is pretty cool. So there you go. If you guys want some free headlights or LED headlights, there you go. But yeah, everything else is all original here. And then these rims are Centerline Scorpion series. They're built aluminum, 15x10. I believe it's 0 offset. I know everyone asks me what these are, so there you go. I'm not going to say it again because I repeat myself too much, but that's what these rims are for everyone that asks. 6 lugs, so 6x6.5 I believe, and 6x1 139.7 or 137.9, something like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. The front is lowered on, it's all stock suspension up here, so no lowering, like what are they called, lowering spindles, none of that. It's all original. All I did is just crank the torsion bars. If you guys don't know what torsion bars are, they're pretty much bars right here that run, and they're like, I think right here, so right under the door, and they connect to your bottom A-arms, and you pretty much loosen them and it drops your whole front, like your whole truck just drops. I don't really explain it, and I don't really want to say it because I know you guys are going to blast me on, the geometry, this and that, blah blah, but so that's how I did that. Over here, like I said, it's all original, just a bunch of stickers. I tinted the windows myself. I did a 5% on the doors. This is my first time tinting windows, so 5% on the doors, both doors. And then on the back window I put 2.5 over, like because this truck already had the windows tinted, but I took the door tint off and I just put 5% on the doors. The rear had, like, I believe maybe 30, 35 on there, and I put 2.5 on top of that, so that's how that is. It looks blue, I know, it's auto zone tint, something fancy. For those who want to see my interior, all original, which is pretty cool. I want to keep this like very original seat. I put this little seat cover, it's just like a sarape, but I put it on there so I could protect my seat. I got this off of a 4x4 720. Obviously there's no gauges on there, but those gauges should be oil pressure and voltage. And I got a Bluetooth head unit, cost me like $100. What else? I'm trying to think. Obviously, it's a manual. Drive this shit like a real man, you know what I'm saying? 3 pedals. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the interior. It's pretty basic. I'm trying to think. The drive shaft is shortened because obviously it's lowered. So the drive shaft is shortened. I did that myself. I welded it myself. And it has a D21 diff. Like I said, rims are 15x10, 0 offset all around, all the same size. I forgot to mention the tire size is a 205/50/15. So there you go. This is the amount of stretch. It's not that much stretch. I want to go 195/45s, maybe 195/50s, just to get a little smaller tread, a little more stretch. But I still got, you know, go through these tires. These right here are some blast pipes from AutoZone. They're just pipes that I welded on there. I made my own blast pipes because obviously they don't sell blast pipes for these trucks. I had a bumper on there. I took that off and I put a piece of sheet metal just so like you couldn't see under there. I'm trying to look for a roll pan. If anybody has one, I'll buy it off of you. I've been saying that in a few past few videos, but nobody hits me up. Mud flaps. These are just like splash guard mud flaps that say Nissan on them. Again, these aren't the original ones, but I want the original ones because the original ones are more boxy and they hang lower. And I don't know, I've just always wanted original ones, but I can never find them for cheap. Everyone's asking like $100, so that's why I went with these. They still look pretty cool. 4-inch drop blocks, stock leaves. I cut my bump stops like halfway, so if I were to put like, let's say, a quad back here, a lot of weight, like my finger would barely be able to fit right here, but it wouldn't go any lower than that. So my tire would never meet my quarter panel or my bed. So that's pretty cool. But if I were like to bottom out, saying my quarter or my bed would not smack my tire and ruin it. So that's what's pretty cool about like cutting my bump stops, because if you remove them all the way, you'll bottom out and your tire will just smack right here and just bend it and chew up your tire and just I think this is my very first mod that I did on this truck when I got it. I just sticker bombed it. It's nothing fancy, just sticker bomb. Got that on eBay. What else? Oh, I got some Solex door locks. So that's pretty cool. I put those in myself just because the original door locks, I lost the key. I was a young dumb kid and I couldn't open my truck, so yeah, I had to do that. Well, I didn't have to, but I did that because I started driving to school. I'm trying to think what else. So I know there's gonna be a few of you asking, you know, what my engine bay looks like. It's basic. There's nothing out like fancy in here. It's a mess, I know. I did this. This is like one of my first YouTube videos of spray painting this and fixing the gasket. But other than that, it's all original. This engine has, I think, over 300,000 miles on it, and it's burning a bit of oil now. By a bit, I mean a lot. So that's why I don't drive this truck that much. Saving up to get this engine rebuilt or do something, you know, a little bit more crazy. Not too crazy. I don't really want to mention my future plans with this truck because I don't want to like say, oh, I'm going to do a 2J swap and then not do it, if you get what I mean. Obviously, I'm not doing a 2J, but I'm just giving an example. So a lot of the things on this truck are pretty hack, but I think, in my opinion, one of the things that are most hack is my exhaust. So right here, I have the factory manifold that goes to the factory downpipe. Factory downpipe was connected to the cat right under the cab. I cut the cat, like if this is a cat, I cut it out of place. I got the rest of the exhaust that was on there and I screwed it forward. Obviously it has no muffler, so this is pretty much a straight pipe with a factory manifold, no headers, no nothing. And it's just a straight pipe all the way back to these 4-inch blast pipes, I think is what they are, 4 or 3.5 inches. I don't really know, I forgot. But yeah, that's pretty much the walk around of my truck. Alright, so now I'm gonna give you guys a quick walk around. So performance wise, like upgrades, this truck is all stock. There's not really any performance parts on it. The straight pipe isn't really anything crazy. Like I said, this truck is it's pretty much what I like to call an all show, no go truck. Yeah, it's loud, but it doesn't really go anywhere. And it's not even really a show truck, it's pretty much just a little work truck with some nice rims. That's how I like to think about it. But yeah, this isn't fast, so for all those guys that are trying to race me and all that crap, don't even waste your time. This thing's probably got like 70 horsepower. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.